For me, I have a low confidence when I speak in English.
Mm. So what I've heard Asma say is that she lacked confidence when she speaks in English. Asma, you've only said a few words, but I understood those few words very clearly. So for those few words that you have expressed, I have lack of confidence. Your pronunciation is perfect. So
Thank you.
let me just speak to you for a moment about lack of confidence. There was a time when I too had lack of confidence, like coming online and talking to people from Bangladesh, India, Morocco, and Algeria. I have a lot of Algerian friends as well, but, and that's from another Facebook group that I'm active in. So I think I'll invite my friend to this group, but Maria, not, I'm sorry, Maria, but Asma, to overcome your lack of confidence, it is going to require you to do exactly what you're doing today. Acknowledging that you are nervous. And then you do it anyway. Do it anyway. I know that I'm nervous, but I want to get better. And the only way, Asma, that you are going to get better is to practice. You just have to force yourself to do it. Even if you're nervous, if your teeth if your teeth are chattering and you're like, oh my God, I just can't, do it and you will be better. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise.
Practice make perfect. Yes.
My pleasure. Han, how can I help you? Han, you'll need to unmute and let me know how I can
Hi.
help you. Hey,
Hi.
how can I help you?
Hello there.
Okay, I'm going to put you on mute then. So we're going to go with, I'm going to go back to Asma just for a moment. Asma, I
Yes.
asked, I asked Han a question and she said that she didn't know. Now, Han was one of the very first individuals to come online with me. So I would imagine that at this moment she's feeling nervous and she's feeling shy. But I want Han to know, because I say to you, Asma, that you are doing what you need to do, and Han will need to do the same. Even if you're nervous, even if what you say doesn't make sense, speak anyway. And that's what I want to encourage each of you to do. Maria, how can I help you today? Unmute your microphone, please. Maria, unmute your microphone. How can
Yes, ma'am.
I help you today? Maria, you have about 5 seconds to respond, or I'm going to put you on.
Yes.
How can I
Yes,
help?
ma'am.
How can I help you today?
Fine. Good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I put Maria on mute only because her response to my question was not correct. I asked, how can I help you today? Maria, when I ask, how can I help you today? That is to say that I'm expecting you to say, I'm doing well. How about you? But what you did is perfectly fine because you did respond. I chose to call on who I thought were females first. Now I'm going to go to my gentleman. Sajad,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me your names when you speak so I can start to remember. Even if I pronounce them wrong, it's my head, not my heart. Sajad,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me about how you think I can help you, or how would you like me to help you?
Ma'am, I have the same problem as asthma, like lack of confidence, and also my pronunciation is very bad. I'm trying my best, but I cannot pronounce the words correctly. So this is the most problem with me, and the best opportunity is here to improve myself.
Okay, so Sajad, thank you so much for that. Again, as I said to Asma, do it anyway. If you're nervous about something, do it anyway. The only way that you're going to get over that nervousness is to actually start to do it. Now, Sajad, you said that it is your pronunciation. I want to say I agree 100% with you. As you were speaking, you were not saying your words clearly. You were not saying them to the full extent of the word. So let's practice something for a moment, Sajad. I want you to say, Dr. Priscilla, how are you today? Just say that. Dr. Priscilla, how are you today?
Dr. Pasala, how are you today?
Okay. You today isn't clear. You, say you,
You
today,
today,
today.
today,
It still isn't clear. To,
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 day,
day,
day, day.
day.
No, you're saying they. It's day, day,
Day,
today. And so,
today.
so what you don't have it quite right just now, but I understand what you're talking about or trying to say, and I can see where your difficulties is, but you'll have to remind me what word we're working on. But you're going to get it, but pay close attention to what people are saying and doing. Just try from what I learned yesterday from another person from Bangladesh. Just become the narrator and imitate, imitate, imitate. Today, 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 today. Rajesh, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. And you?
I'm fantastic. Very good response
Yes.
as well. Very good response.
Thank you, ma'am.
And how can
It's
I
my
help?
pleasure.
How can I help?
Ma'am, my pronunciation, some words is very problem. That's why I joined us.
Okay,
It's all my
so
problem.
okay, the same would be true with Sajad. Just practice the words. I don't detect any problems in what you just spoke to me. Those words were very clear. And I'm sure that there are words that give you difficulty. It could be the TH words, it could be the SH words, or words ending in ing. What you will need to do is find the words that give you the most difficulty. Then we can focus on those words. So Jad, you may put your hand down unless you have another question. Sakel, how can I help you
Yes, ma'am.
today?
Thank you, ma'am, for arranging such a nice Zoom meeting. I am from Bangladesh also.
And how should
I'm
I
studying
how should I pronounce your name?
Shukal Chakma, two
Oh.
names,
Okay,
Shukal Chakma.
okay,
I'm
Well-
studying in a university of Bangladesh.
okay. And how can I
Okay.
help you?
I have a same problem also. My pronunciation is not so good. How to develop my speaking? Though I can write well in English. I want your help. I think you will come ahead in solving my problem.
So what does develop your speaking mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does develop your speaking mean? What does that look like? When you
Developing means
Mhm.
I need to improve my pronunciation. I need to speaking fluency.
Okay, so let's talk about for you.
Main-
Let's talk about fluency.
Yes.
Remember, I'm
Fluency.
taking notes on what I need to
Yes.
help you guys focus on. When we talk about fluency, so you are speaking fluently, very nicely. Fluency is being able to speak, even if you're speaking incorrectly, even if you're speaking and the words are mispronounced. Fluency is being able to have words to come out of your mouth in succession without saying, So you're doing fine with your fluency in that regard. Mohabir, how may I help you?
Yes, madam. Yeah, also my pronounce is problem. That's why I told you. I'm facing problem. My pronounce, my accent is not clear, and I wanna learn American accent, but my pronounce a little bit problem. That's why. If you ask me some question, I will try to give you answer. Then after you will try to catch my wrong pronounce. What is my wrong? If you tell me, I will try to solve, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, very good. What I noticed in what you said,
Yeah, you will notice.
your fluency is there. There was a few mispronounced sounds, but when you're speaking, although I talk about fluency, take a breath. I'm in a hurry to hear what you're saying. So I know this is your first time probably speaking to me, at least I think so, and you're not just kind of that comfortable. But notice how I'm going to speak. Just listen to the pauses. When I pause, I'll put up a finger. So Mahabir,
Yes.
I understand that you want to establish a relationship with pronunciation. When you do that, you need to speak fluently, which is what you're doing. But I need to have intermittent pauses in between the conversation. Did you see every time I put up my finger, I stopped? Yours went on like, ma'am, I want to improve my pronunciation because when I speak, I have a bit of a problem. And this is one of the things that I want. And I'm like, right. So
Okay, I'm trying. Ma'am, I'm facing problem in my pronunciation. So will you help me?
and say something else.
Yeah, okay. So when I talk with another someone, so that time I face problem in my accent. So also I learn American accent, but my pronounce a little bit wrong. I pronounce a little bit wrong.
Okay, much better, but still a little too fast. When you put in those introductory phrases or those connecting phrases like or, however, that's when you should pause and then speak. Okay, let's see.
Yes, thank you.
It's my pleasure. Jewel, how are you? Unmute your microphone. Unmute your microphone.
Me?
Yes, Jewel, unmute your microphone.
Yes, yes.
Jewel, unmute your microphone. And speak. How can I help you?
Microphone, huh?
How can I help you? How can I help?
Okay, right.
Yes. All right, so I'm going outside now to invite a friend of mine to this group, but I'm waiting for you to speak, Jewel.
Speaking, I want to speak English.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. All right, so we're getting a very full room now. And now I don't know, Han, what would you like me to help you with? Good morning, Sandra. Thanks for jumping on, Jaree. So it's,
Okay.
oh, I have opened up something, but I'm not sure what I have opened. Han, can you hear me?
Hello.
Han, can you hear me? Okay, I guess not. Asma,
Yes.
how are you? How are you feeling now? Are you feeling a little more relaxed?
Yes.
Great, great.
No, I'm not getting it.
Oh, so Asma, I want you to, just a moment, Asma. Kantipa, Can you hear me? I want you to mute your microphone. Okay, so Ram, how are you today? Ram, how are you today? Okay.
You're talking to me,
Uh,
madam?
Are you Ram, R-A-M Kumar? Ram Kumar?
Yes, yes. My name's Ram Kumar.
Well, it's nice to see you, Ram Kumar. Ram,
Nice to see you too.
thank you. Asma,
Yes. Yes.
Ram is online with us. I want you to ask Ram a question with confidence. Say, hey, Ram, I'm Asma. Where are you from? Asma?
So I start conversation.
Yes. This is how you're going to get that confidence.
Okay. Hi Ram.
Hello, Asma.
So how are you today?
I'm great, thank you. What about you?
I'm great also.
Yeah.
But I can't see you.
You don't
I'm
need
talking to...
You don't need to see her. Everybody clap for Asma. Clap for Asma. Yay. Yay. Thank you, Asma. Ram, your voice is very clear and strong. Okay. So I want you, Sajad, I want you to say,
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to speak with Ram for a moment. Listen to the way his voice is and try to, when he says something, like he might say, I'm doing fine, how are you? Then you'll say, I'm doing great, how are you? Ask him what did he eat for breakfast or lunch or dinner, and then repeat what he said. Like, so you ate blah, 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 blah. Okay, are you ready? You may start.
Yes.
Yeah. Sajad, you are speaking to Ram. Sajad, you will speak first.
I will speak first.
Yes.
Hi, Ram. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. What about you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Are you from Bangladesh?
No, I'm from Pakistan.
From Pakistan.
Yes.
All right. I'm from India.
Yes,
Assam.
that's good. That's good.
Okay, we must be good friends.
Yes,
Very
definitely.
important.
So
Very
That is
important for
very,
you.
So Ram,
For
yes,
you and I.
definitely.
Ram, Sajad, you were supposed to respond to everything that Ram says. So he said he's from India. You could say something like, so you are from India, is that right? Sajad.
Yes, ma'am. Ram, you are from India. That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Not that's right, but you're asking, is that right? Is that right?
Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I'm from India, Assam, a northeast in the northeast of India.
So Sajad, when
Yes,
Ram said that's right, he says that's. You said that. Listen carefully. Ram, do not say so much. Just say short, because I want him to see it's not the accent, it's the pronunciation. And you have great pronunciation, Ram. I just want him to hear the pronunciation. Ask again, Sajad. So you're from India, is that right?
you are from India. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, he says that. I don't hear the T, Sajad. Is that right? Is that right? Ask again.
Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Good. Okay. Now, I don't hear Ram's T so clearly, but I get the other part of the word. So he's saying enough of the word for me to know what it is. And this is what pronunciation will do. When you start to speak clearly and quickly, you won't hear all of the sounds. You hear all of my sounds now because I'm putting the emphasis on it, but I would say on it. Okay. Okay, good job, Ram. Thank you. Thank you, Sajad. Jewel,
Thank you, ma'am.
Jewel, are you ready to speak? Unmute your microphone.
Hi, ma'am. Talking to me?
Jewel, unmute your microphone.
Ma'am, me?
Well,
Should I talk?
how many jewels are there?
My name is Johnny. It's my nickname.
Well, I'm looking at what's on the screen. I see Jewel on the screen. Okay, let's go to, I don't even know where I should go. Regis, what was it? Regis wanted, was it pronunciation, Rajesh? What was it?
Rajesh.
What did you want? What was your need?
Pardon, ma'am?
Okay. Junie, where are you, Junie?
Hi, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I have been waiting for a while.
Okay, patience is a virtue, but I'm sorry, I didn't recognize that I had missed you. There will be people coming in now that they will be doing a different something, like Ram did come in with his amazing voice. Janelle, what is your area of need that I can help you with?
Yeah, because ma'am, I can speak. I have always a lot of conversation with different people from different countries.
Okay.
Like a big problem I have with writing skills. You know, whenever I write about something, I don't have words enough for writing. Would you let me know any way which can help me to build up my vocabulary? Is there any way?
Yeah, for me, the best way, to improve.
Hi, ma'am, your voice is lagging.
Jenny.
Yes, I can hear you, ma'am. Please.
These are my suggestions. By no means am I saying that these are the best solutions. There are probably as many suggestions and solutions as there are people in the world. So I'm going to ask you now, Junie, what are you currently doing to improve your writing and building your vocabulary? What are you currently doing?
Ma'am, I'm reading a lot. I'm reading newspaper every day, reading article, different kind of article, and where I am interested about technology, which is my field. So I'm reading different kind of article about technology, about new, like related to new news updates. So that's it I'm doing.
Did you read a newspaper yesterday?
Yes, absolutely. I can understand. Yeah, absolutely. I can understand, but sometimes I cannot. So I search on the Google, so I get it. You know, there are a lot of phrases which is used by writers.
Did you read an article today?
Yes. No, I haven't. I haven't read today.
All right, let's go back.
Because it was Sunday.
Let's talk about the article that you read yesterday. What was the article that you read yesterday about?
Yes, ma'am. There was an article about gas shortage in my area due to, like giving a lot of gases for the vehicles. We have losing our gas in our, home. So we have to face a lot of difficulties nowadays where I live. So, CNG has been closed by government for next 2-3 days when I was reading this article, but till now 2 days left. So it was about that. Yeah, I read that news maybe 9 hours ago.
What word in that article did you not understand? Because what you just told me was...
No, ma'am. No, I can, whenever I read, I can understand. But whenever I write about something, I cannot write. I don't have ideas and I don't know how to, connect sentences and what word should I choose for my writing. And whenever I select any word, so I feel, no, it is not quite good. And even I know everything about noun, adjective, and how to arrange them, but I'm unable to, find out appropriate word for my writing.
What country are you in? Where are you?
Sorry, ma'am.
What country?
I'm from Pakistan, ma'am.
Okay, so now you read, when was the last time you wrote anything? When was the last time you wrote something?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get you. Please, could you repeat again?
When was the last time that you wrote something? When did you write something last?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was having issue with my internet connection, and my internet has been disconnecting again and again. So I wanted to write article. Not sorry, I wanted to writing an email for presentative, but I couldn't due to lack of choosing vocabulary in email. Sometimes I get confused that what should I write for this and
that's
what should be the subject
no,
for
no,
this.
no. That's not true. What is this in my hand?
Sorry, ma'am.
What is this in my hand?
This is pen.
It's a pen.
This is
So
a pen.
how many of you need a pen? I mean, how many of you in this group right now need the internet to write? Raise your hand if you need the internet to write. Ram, that's not true. Diraj, that's not true. You can
To write an article.
Yeah, to write anything. All that
Oh, not to anything, but to write a long article. Sometimes I do use the internet.
But it wasn't the word sometimes.
To Google things.
Oh,
it wasn't sometimes. It was, what do you need to write?
with.
You only
To
need a
write with.
pen or pencil and paper.
Yeah, that's all. That's right.
So when I hear the excuse that you're giving for not writing, I'm going to tell you that this is the reason why words will not come. Over in the chat box, I wrote 3 words: gas, shortage, and Pakistan. I have an idea. Oh, let me write. Instead of writing, these are going to come from my head. In Pakistan, there is a shortage of gas due to something. What should I do? I know one thing I can do is blah, 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 blah with my pen, with my pen. So Junie, we call this, I am an American. So if I say something to offend you, it isn't meant to be that way. But what you're telling me is a sexy excuse not to do anything.
No, ma'am, because I don't know why it is happening. I'm giving a lot of time. I'm reading articles and I'm reading books. But yes, absolutely, when it comes to writing, I cannot write, and I'm not satisfied with myself whenever I write, and whatever I write anything. So sometimes I get confused that whatever I have written, is it correct or wrong?
Asma, where are you? Where is Asma?
Yes, I'm here.
Asma, we're going to speak confidently to Junie. Junie, how do I pronounce your name?
Ma'am, yes.
Pronounce your name for me.
Yes, my name is Junie, ma'am.
Okay, Asma is going to speak to you about writing and make a suggestion for you with a pen.
Yes, why not, ma'am?
Asma.
Yes.
Could you give Junie some advice about what he can do to improve his writing, even when his internet is broken or not working?
Maybe.
Speak with confidence, Asma. Say, Junie, one thing you can do is to pick up a pen or pencil and just write.
No, ma'am. The big problem is that, whenever you search any word in the Google, on the Google, so it shows multiple meaning. So even, whether it is noun, so even it is giving like a 2 definition of the word. So that's why sometimes we think that we should be use this word in our sentence. It would be appropriate. It would be, formal word, and something will be offended by this word. So it is also, second problem.
Okay, Asma,
Yes.
are you going to be able to give Junie some advice? It's a definite yes or a definite no. You can say no, not at this time. Okay, who can give Junie some advice about writing? I just gave you some, actually. Who can give Junie some advice about writing? Anyone? And while I'm speaking to you guys, I want you to actually listen to the way that I'm speaking and try to imitate what I really tell you already. So I'll tell you again, Junie, if you want to write, you must write.
Yeah.
You must pick up a pen and just write.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what word you choose to write.
Okay.
You just need
Yes,
to
ma'am.
write. When you start to write, and then when you revise, that is, you're revising your draft. You will go to Google and say that instead of saying, I spoiled my paper,
Yeah.
I made an error on my paper. But for the moment, you want to just write. Who can give Jimmy some advice about writing? Anyone?
Dr. Priscilla,
Yes.
can I try?
Yes.
Maybe,
Asthma, asthma.
yes.
Maybe, the word maybe is not a word of confidence. Maybe, like, so you will say, Junie, I would recommend, not maybe, not perhaps. I'm just telling you the words of confidence, okay? Asthma, speak to Junie.
Okay. Okay. Junie, may I recommend about how to
Right.
Right.
Anything.
write? Yeah, you can find a book and maybe you read one chapter. After that, you can write only a conclusion that you know about that chapter. Maybe.
Yes. Asthma,
Yeah.
asthma,
Yes.
you dropped your voice at the end and said, maybe, no. I suggest, Junie, that you read a chapter in a book. After reading the chapter in the book, write a conclusion. Done. That's confidence, asthma, and very good advice. Now, Junie, do not tell us that you can't write. You're lazy.
No, ma'am.
You're lazy. Even
To
though,
be very honest.
even though you may not think you're lazy, you are lazy. Writing could even be the magazine that you read, the article that you read. You could just take a pen and write everything that you saw. Write it word for word, word for word. There's something about writing and your hand and your eyes working together that, oh yes, I know that there's a gas shortage in Pakistan. The reason for
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Hello, Saraj,
Yeah.
how are you? That's S-A-R-O-J. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm great. And how about you?
I'm doing fantastic. And I like the way that Saraj says, I asked, he responded, and he asked in return, how am I? Super.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Nepal. I think, have you heard the name Nepal? It is nearby, or it is in between India and China.
Is it close to Rajesh's place? Because he's cold too.
Yeah.
He has on a hat. I think the two of you are the only ones with a hat.
Oh, yeah.
It's very cold, ma'am.
It's a common problem.
Okay. All right. So how can I help you today, Saraj? Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Saroj.
Saroj. Okay.
Yeah.
How can I help?
That sounds good.
Okay, thank you. How can I help you?
Well, I'm not good in speaking as well as in writing. That's the two common problem for me as well. Today, you must help me how to make fluency.
Okay.
How I can continue talk for 5 to 6 minutes in single topics.
Okay. Give me a topic. Give me a topic.
Topics like the common topics about do you like sports or something like that, and how can I improve my answer, or how can I build my answer
Okay.
perfectly with examples and some
Do you like sport? Do you like sport?
yeah, I really like sports.
Tell me about one sport that you like.
Especially I like football.
Is it football, American
but
football? Is it American football?
I love all the sports.
Okay,
I hear that the American said soccer.
okay, soccer. All right. I don't
Yeah.
want you to talk for 6 minutes, but I want you to talk for
Okay.
1 minute, okay? And I'm going to tell you what is missing
For
1 minute about, even if I can't hear you because the connection is not good, I want you to talk for
yeah.
1 minute, okay?
Now you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
But
Okay. Give me the topics.
even, no, I don't want to give you a topic. I want you to talk about something that you know. What do you know about?
Know about what?
Oh my goodness, Suraj, I'm going to take, you see this? You hold out your hand. Hold out your,
Yeah. Selfie stick.
Selfie stick.
hold out your hand.
Monopod.
We are called it
Hold out your
selfie
hand.
stick.
Hold out your hand, Suraj. Hold out your hand. Now,
That punishment?
yes,
Oh my God.
I want you to
Oh my
listen.
God.
I want you to listen. I want you to tell me about a sport that you know very well. What is the sport that you know very well?
Well, basically, I know
One.
all the sports.
I want one, Suraj, just one, just one.
Okay, soccer.
Now, all of you all help me listen as Suraj talk for 1 minute about soccer. Okay? Because if you can talk for 1 minute, you can talk for 6 if you know about soccer. Are you ready? Ready?
Okay.
You may
Yeah.
begin. You may begin.
Soccer is a kind of game which is played in all over the world, and a lot of what to say? The stop.
Keep going. Okay, let's just stop there. Let's just stop there.
Yeah.
Again, you're just in the same boat as, I don't know where he went, but the one who couldn't speak, the one who couldn't write. Who was that? You're lazy. You're lazy. You're lazy. I don't know about soccer. I know about football, but not really. But here is 30 seconds of me talking about something that I'm not interested in, which would be American football. Okay. I'm going to talk just for 30 seconds. American football is a very dangerous game as far as I'm concerned. There are like 15 people on one team and 15 people on another team, and they play on this field. They run into each other and they throw this ball. The point of the game clearly is not understandable for me, but many people really like this game. It's an expensive game also. That was 30 seconds. I'm sure you could do it. Admin has his hand raised. Okay, did you want to say something? Okay, unmute your microphone, admin. Unmute your microphone, admin. Okay, now did you want to speak?
Okay.
What did you want to say?
No. I want to speak some English with you.
Do you want to talk about a game?
No, which game? No, just I have just now joined with you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead and join. What did you wish? Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, right. Your show na that is selfie stick.
I'm listening.
Okay. Okay, I don't know that game.
Okay. Hi, Shafali. How are you? Hi, Shafali. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. I'm fine. How are you, ma'am?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. How may I help
Thank you.
you?
Today is my first day to join in Zoom class for English speaking. I like very much to English and I want to learn clearly, but I can't. But I'm trying to
Okay.
learn English and I love it. That's why I have joined to your Zoom class.
I'm happy that you're here. Asma, where are you?
Yes, I'm here.
Did you hear Shafali? Did you hear what Shafali said?
Yes.
Could you ask her some questions? Like,
Actually, I'm also a first
you can say
member in this.
you can say, where are you
Ma'am,
from, Shafali?
ma'am,
Are you from Shafali? It's nice to meet you, Shafali.
I would like to ask her something.
No, 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 no.
Could you allow? Oh, sorry.
No. Asma,
Okay.
Yes.
speak to Shafali.
Mana Shefali? Hello, Shefali.
Hello, hi, how are you,
చెప్పండి
Esma?
ఏమని చెప్పండి.
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine also, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Sorry?
I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia, okay.
And you?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Oh.
So Asma, that is wonderful. Are you feeling better and at ease?
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm nervous.
You're feeling extremely well. Thank you. Yes, DUX, you changed your mind, your name. Hey, Dukes, what can I do for you? I can't hear you though. DUX, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Huh.
Hi.
Hi, I am hearing.
Hello, Kantipa. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Good.
I am from India.
You're from India. Okay, someone else is from India. Okay, I forget who.
Okay.
So Ram is from India. So let me listen to you and Ram speak and Rajesh. I want the three of you to say something in English and see how well we all understand the differences in the way that you sound when you speak.
Okay.
Okay, Kantipa. Oh, Kantipa, I must ask you to sit up nice and straight because you drain my energy when you like.
Okay, madam. Okay.
You have to sit up. Sit up for me. Sit up nice and straight. Yes. There. I get energy is coming to me. Good.
Right. Okay.
There's Ram and Rajesh you're speaking with.
Hello, Katepa. So how to pronounce your name, please?
My name is Kantappa. KNTPP.
Right?
Kantappa. Kantappa.
Okay. You must be from the south of India, right?
Yes, sir.
South of India. Okay. I live in northeast of India.
Ram, it's good that you can.
You also India, na?
Ram, take charge, but ask something more than a yes or no question so that they can say a sentence so I can catch their voice.
Okay. Have you ever been to Assam? Have you ever been to Assam?
I know Assam. I am from Karnataka.
I know. I understand. Okay.
Okay.
So our accents are a little different, right? But it doesn't matter. It's good.
Okay.
So have you ever been to Assam? Have you ever been to Assam? This part of the country? Have you ever been to Assam, northeast of India?
Okay. Some people are came to here.
Okay,
Have you ever been to Assam? I mean, have you ever visited Assam?
No, 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 no. I have not visited yet now.
Okay, all right. I understand now.
Okay, so Rajesh, ask Kantipa a question, but don't ask him a question that is going to be a one-word answer. I want to hear a sentence. Like, what did you eat for breakfast today? Or have you eaten lunch? And what did you eat for lunch?
Hello guys, can I have a moment of a speak? Can you
No,
hear me guys?
we can, but no, you may not. Okay, go ahead, Rajesh. Go ahead, Rajesh. Unmute your mic.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes. Have you had dinner, sir? Katappa. Have you had dinner, Katappa?
Yes, I had.
Okay. What did you have?
Dinner actually chicken, rice and chicken.
Rice. That's good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
How many
Sounds
members in your family?
In our family, 6 members. 6 members.
6 members. That's good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. D-U-X. Pronounce your name. Pronounce your second name for us. Pronounce your second name for us.
Kantappa Tipparna. Second name is Tipparna.
Okay. What do you want to say?
No,
Let's see if we can
just
get.
want to hear and speak with you.
All right, go ahead. Speak with me.
Then you are from, madam?
I'm from the US.
US?
Yes.
Which state?
North Carolina.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, let's listen to D-U-X. D-U-X, can you pronounce
Hello?
your name? Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be a part of this conversation. And my name is the Ducks. Ducks.
Ducks.
In English
Ducks.
means
Okay.
a leader. All right. So I'm happy here, and I'm ready to answer all your questions if you have got any. I'm from Algeria, a country that is situated in North Africa, and yeah, I'm here.
All right. So does anyone have a question that they would like to ask Ducks? He says he's here to help answer your questions. What questions does anyone have for Ducks?
I think there is no question for today, huh?
Well,
Hello, Docs. Do you hearing me?
Oh yes, sir.
Hello. You said that you're from Algeria, right?
I'm from Algeria, sir. Yes.
Oh yeah. What is the special about Algeria? Could you summarize something about Algeria?
Well, Algeria is a country. It's not that huge as US, but it's still huge. You know, we need 3 Algerias to make 1 US.
Okay.
But the diversity and the culture in our country is apart from what we live in, because you know, Algeria for me is something, you know, it's a place where you can see the desert and mountains and the water of the seas in the same time. You see, that's the beautiful thing in Algeria. We have a huge Sahara, we have a huge you know, amount of forests, and we have 12,000 kilometers of water, of sea, you see. So that gives cultures, you know, because you know, a difference from a place to another means a difference from a mentality to another, because you know, it's related. So someone from what we call in Algeria wilaya, which means state, someone in the eastern state and the west states, they're not the same. You see, it's like things in the US. people from, you know, Washington are not like people from
New York.
Detroit or other states. So
Yeah.
that's the diversity. That diversity. That's what's special in Algeria. You see.
That's really great.
And,
Yeah,
and we do
and
have
that is
we do have
and that is what we call fluency in speaking. That is fluency in speaking. Nice job, Ducks. So we've got
thank you.
We've got Ducks, Ram, and we have a rising star, Asma, that are doing well. T Wodros, tell us, unmute your microphone and tell us your name and how can we help you?
Okay, are you listening me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my name is Seros. I'm from Ethiopia. I have difficulty on this communicative English. Therefore, I think this is a great opportunity for me. That's why I joined this station.
Okay, great. Oh, we are a station now. All right, I like that. Hello, Alan Alcaraz. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm fantastic. I want to point out again, even though it sounds redundant, when I ask someone, how are you? The response is, I'm fine. Thank you for asking, how are you? That is an appropriate response, even though it may be like, oh my gosh, if another person says, how are you? But that is the customary way of responding when someone asks you something. It doesn't have to be those words, but you say something as a reciprocate of that. So that's great. Now, Kassan, how are you? How are you, Kassan?
I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Kassan,
And how?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so I have a problem. Like my pronunciation is very bad. I think so. So can you give me advice? So how I better my English?
Yes, I can, but I think Rajesh, Kassan wants to know what he can do to improve his pronunciation. What would you advise for him? What advice would you give Kassan about pronunciation? Rajesh. Okay. Siraj, what advice would you give Kassan about pronunciation?
You have to just listen, or I mean that listening practice you must have for fluency and pronunciation, and other things. I have no idea.
No, that's perfect. That was perfect. So let's look.
And yeah. And the big thing is I had a problem. Like when I speak English, I mean, I'm getting afraid, so afraid. So how can I, you know?
Did you say you're getting afraid?
Yeah, I'm getting afraid so much.
Oh,
So,
Asma has the idea. Asma has the perfect solution. Asma.
Yes.
He says that he's afraid to speak. Could you give him some advice for that fear?
Try to speak. Try to speak. For example, in front of mirror. And read more, maybe. Yeah.
That maybe no.
Okay. Okay, that's
okay. So she said, practice in front of a mirror, read more. Dux, what did you want to add?
Well, dude, I just want to tell you something. You know, English is not my native language, and you know I can handle some of its pronunciation. That came not from nothing. That came from too much hours of listening. And the first important thing, which is trying to think in the target language, not in the mother language. Because if your mind tries to translate every word or everything you can see from your mother language to the target language, your brain cannot resist this amount of information.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you
Yeah.
try to point everything to English, it's going to be easier to learn the vocab. And the vocab, if you hear it the first time, if you can read its phonetics the right way from the first day, you will never mispronounce any word. So that's the advice that I can give.
Okay, thank you so much for that. All right, so I have been
You're welcome,
now.
madam.
I have been on now for an hour and a half, and I think between Ram and someone else that I said spoke well. And
Docs.
Yeah, not Ducks. Ducks because you came late. And Duck speaks very well too. But Ram, I'm going to ask you to moderate this group. Moderate this group means that you'll just ask people questions. I'm going to be doing what, I don't know what my person is that wanted to write. I'm going to be making me some notes now. I'll just be listening to you. So you are a moderator. So Ram, take it away.
Thank you, Dr. Akpeita, for giving, so have I pronounced it right? Akpeita. Okay.
Hello.
So,
Perfect.
so hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? And can you follow me?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Great.
We can hear you.
I am. Okay,
Pick it up.
I am
Hello,
in the
Ram brother,
northeast
can you
of.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah,
I am.
I'm from Bangladesh.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh
May I
too.
talk to you?
Okay.
Certainly,
Okay,
you
just-
can.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You can.
Just a moment, Ram.
Okay, let me introduce myself.
No.
My name is Ali.
No. Just a moment. Everyone.
I'm
just-
from Pakistan.
Hey, hello. Everyone, please.
Hold a second.
Please wait. Now, the same respect that you gave when I was speaking is the same respect that I'm expecting to take place as Ram is talking. All of you cannot talk at the same time. And it is going to be too cumbersome for me to mute everyone and then unmute you because you can unmute yourself. Ram can see your name on the screen. He can see your hand when you raise it. If he doesn't call you by name, then he's not talking to you. Now, there may be some new people that will be coming in, but I will give them a message before I allow them in that they must raise their hand. So, Ram, can you see the hands that are raised that are kind of like a icon? Do you see those? Okay.
I can't see anyone's hand on the screen at the moment.
Okay, everybody raise your physical hand like me. Raise your hand.
Yes, I can. I can see a lot of hands, but not the ones who have their videos off.
Okay, that's fine. So those of you who have your videos on and you raise your hand, he will call on you.
That's right.
Don't have a video on and you want to raise your hand. I'll see if I can share with him the whatever you call that hand. Let me see. Let's see. Make a host. Okay, now Ram, you should be able to see those artificial hands because I've made you the host. Raise those emoji hands again. I don't know what they're called. Artie, can you raise your emoji hand? All right, either way, if your hand isn't raised, he hasn't called on you, please do not speak. All right, Ram, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Akpeita. So can you hear me, everybody? I hope everybody can hear me. One of the best ways I used, in fact, I still use to improve my speaking is I do a lot of shadowing. Shadowing is like I listen to global English speakers from different countries, the best speakers. And as they go on speaking, I repeat the same thing along with them. This is called shadowing. I'd like to write the word here. Shadowing. Shadowing. This is great. It helped me a lot. I did not go to an English medium school. Neither am I a native English speaker. I learned English on my own. I used shadowing. Shadowing is very powerful. If you'd like to know what shadowing is, you can search it on Google. It's very powerful. How many of you know about shadowing, please? Come on. Mahabir. Do you know about shadowing?
No, I'm not sure about shadowing. No,
IRB. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Somebody knows.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, go ahead.
I know about shadowing a little bit.
Okay, please go ahead. Say something.
So I know
please.
about shadowing, sir.
Good, Yashin. Yes, all right. Good. Go and say something then about shadowing. Yashin, say something about shadowing. What is shadowing?
Okay, my English speak is not so good, but I try. Shadowing is that if I saw some podcast or some interviews of a reporter or a English learner who is try to speak his native language as English, I try to resemble like him, right?
Yes.
I try to speak like him, right? Is it?
Yes, that's right. There's something of the same kind, something of that kind. But the speaker does not have to be a native speaker. Anybody who speaks well from any countries, it doesn't matter. Okay. And so that's important. Shadowing, that's what I also did for many years. And it helped me a lot in speaking, of course.
Sir, it matters. I'm sorry.
Pardon? Yes, go on, Dux. Yes, say something, please. Dux, would you like to say something?
Come on, Dux.
Well, I'm sorry. I need to. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes. We can hear you.
If you can hear me, say yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? All right. The thing that I want to say is there are a lot of videos on YouTube. All right. It's a huge platform where you can go and watch something. Sometimes we go listen to music. Sometimes we watch useless things of games and things that our mind cannot accept directly because it's no sense, and we really need that just to have fun. But if we try to use our target language, which is English in this kind of topics and targets, that I watch. I'm not a native. I'm not a native English. I'm not American. I'm not British. Is so far from my country, or I'm somewhere in the world where they speak a weird language, like we Arabs or Berber, we speak a language that nobody can understand, which is something that something not really global in the world. The resources are small and stuff. But if you bring someone and try to put him in the area where he lives the moment of the language, he can learn any language, even if it was the High Targaryen. So we try to make ourselves in an area where everything is in English. We start by switching the language of our phones, our laptops, the gadgets that we have. We try to name every single thing that we can see in English. Then we try to, name everything in English. Then I'm sorry, I'm having a phone call. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just my phone was ringing, and I'm at work. I'm actually an English teacher here in Algeria, and that's why I'm trying to be involved in this kind of thing. So the thing that I was saying, or the important thing is learning a language starts by getting adapted to the language itself. I don't know in the case of your countries, guys, but for my case, there is here in Algeria, the US Embassy that gives, a space which is called around the world, the ACCA, or the IRC around the world, where you can find books in English and you can find people to speak with in English that are fluent. Guys, come on, we're lucky. We do have Zoom, we do have Facebook, we do have a lot of places where we can meet native speakers. So the first native speaker you meet, try to talk to him. Talk as much as you can. And for the confidence, as Sarah, I guess, or Asma talked earlier, we need to have that self-confidence. So, hello?
Hello, yes, we can hear you. Come on, go on. Go on. We are doing well. For now,
All right.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Go ahead, Dax.
All right. The
We
advice
have
that I
some
want to
new
give you
people.
guys is
In
that
short,
since
please.
we are here, right? We try to brainstorm ideas in our minds, okay? And try
Hello,
to make
hello.
small presentations right now, right here. If the
Silent
administrator right
All
now
right,
accepts this,
all right,
if
Dax.
the
We
moderator
we
accepts
also have
this,
some
so
new
we try,
people.
everyone tries to present something.
Yes,
yeah, sure.
Dax.
Turn off your microphone, please.
We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. All right. So we have a new person
just saw the
here.
comment.
I just
So Dux, thank
lost him.
Dux,
I'm trying to
I
find
know.
him.
They're coming back. Dux and Ram, thank you so much. The group apparently is going to continue to grow, but as long as you want to stay, you can stay. That's perfectly fine for me. But this is the thing that I want. I have my notes, but if only one person is talking, I'm not getting what I need. I need to hear everybody or more people speaking, even if they're speaking wrong. Dux is giving you some great advice. Ram has given you some great advice. What I heard is shadowing, and I do a lot of shadowing with my students, and you can find a lot of my videos and you can shadow those videos as well. And I mean, just many different things that you can do. Google is your friend. If you want to know something, Google it, and there will be thousands and thousands of responses of how to do it. But you cannot afford to be lazy, which is what I will tell you. And it's not just people who want to learn English. Americans are lazy too. We don't want to do the work to find out how to speak another language. We don't want to do the work in getting from one location to the other without the least amount of effort. If you want to accomplish anything, it is going to require you to use your time or your money. It sounds like Ram has had a lot of time instead of money, and he learned a lot on his own. And I must say that even from the very first moment when you started to speak, Ram, I could detect a seriousness in, I want to do well at what I do. And why I gave him charge while I was away was because I didn't necessarily think that, although Asma is growing, she's not strong enough to carry a group. So Ram, not so much in giving people instructions as to how to become better, just give them one point of view as to what they can do to become better. There's no point in telling them where they can go to find the information because they already know. They already know to listen to podcasts. They already know to read. They already know to blah, 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 blah. They just are not willing to do the blah, 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 blah. What I think most of you are fascinated with is the opportunity to do something other than write a response and be heard. That I know from research. So I'm just here to hear you. I have given all of you pretty much the same answer. Practice, Asma, practice. The person that wants to write, practice. The one who wants to lose their accent, practice. The one who wants to build their vocabulary. What is the word? Everybody, what is the word?
Practice.
Yeah, vocabulary.
Practice. So anything that you
make perfect.
practice makes perfect. And you know, that's kind of like an idiom, and it's not necessarily true, but for now, we'll keep practice makes perfect, because you can practice making a cake and you're always putting in the wrong thing, but you're still practicing. It's still wrong, but you keep practicing. But here you get an opportunity to at least exercise your voice and have some sounds coming out. You got it, Ram?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm still sitting here, but I'm working on something else. Try to just acknowledge the new people. I don't know who the new people are.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm admitting new people.
Okay, great. You
Okay.
have that right. You have that feature that you can do that now. Okay. Alrighty.
Thank you. Yes, shadowing. Somebody wants to know what shadowing is. What I did is I downloaded many videos from YouTube, and also I used to listen to a motivational speaker, Shiv Khera. He is a
Yes, sir.
great motivational Shiv Khera. He is a great motivational speaker from India, but he goes all over the world and gives speeches. Shiv Khera.
Okay, so
Shiv
let me
Khera.
stop you. Let me stop you there, Ram,
Yes.
because I don't want you to take this session as a lecturer. Right now,
Oh, yes.
right now you're in the position of a lecturer. When you said that, I don't know, this person named Shakira, I heard someone say, "Oh, I know this person." Ask that person.
Oh, yes.
Ask that person to tell me what you know about Shakira. And then you
Good.
say, yes, that's good. Does anyone else know about Shakira? Then go on to something else. Does anyone know about shadowing? Yes, I know about shadowing. Call on Kentipa. What do you know about shadowing? How effective is it? You're asking questions, not to, you're doing fine, but I don't want you to do the lecturer.
I understand now.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And that's
Thank
just
you,
looking
thank
at the
you.
comments that's in the session. That who said to me that it's unfair to make one person. I want to know who said that, and who is it that, who can come up and take charge or help. Who said that? Who felt that it was unfair? It doesn't
So
matter.
it was.
I'm just saying that, you know, this is what you want to do. You want to be the one to take control, like Dux does. Dux says that even though he's teaching now, he stopped doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's jumping in and he's giving you advice. But what I want you to do is to practice. Like Asma, give Asma many opportunities, and anyone else that says that they are not confident, give them the opportunity to be in charge for 1 minute or so that they can feel that there's power in being able to speak up, but don't take the whole 10 minutes to talk like me, or like Ram, you know, you get me? You feel me? Okay. All right. I'm out again.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, we have some new people here. I'd like to. Hello.
Yes, Mr.
So-
Dux, can I say something? Because I'm trying to say something for a long time, but you didn't allow me to say something and speak in front of the audience. Okay, guys. Let me introduce myself. My name
Go ahead.
is Sardar Ali. I'm from Pakistan, and I am the manager of the Micro Scholarship Access Program from Pakistan. And this program is run by RELO, Regional English Language Office, and funded by US. Okay, let me ask you, what is gender-based violence? What is gender-based violence, GBV? You can write your answer in the chat box. Everyone, what is GBV?
Okay, here Sardar Ali wants to
Gender-based
know
violence.
gender-based violence. So if anybody has an answer, you can write your answer in the chat box. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Gender-based violence.
Okay.
At this point in time, though, it's speaking, it's not writing. They can speak, they can write in Facebook, so it's speaking.
All right.
If no one knows what gender-based violence is, I think the best thing to do is not open a question, and it's perfectly fine. Ram, you're doing fine. So this is something that what I see now when I give someone charge,
Dr.
this
Priscilla?
is me learning how I want my students to interact.
Yeah, it's
So,
very good suggestion.
It's a place for people to speak. We're not writing unless you just want to say something really quick, like, why haven't you called on me? I've been here for 50 minutes and no one's ever mentioned my name. So Sarter, you just got in and you probably did not know that we're not writing, we're asking questions. We're getting feedback. We're trying to understand the tone, the accent of other people. Although English is the bridging language, you're not always interacting with people whose first language is English when you go on your job. You're talking to people from Algeria, you're talking to people from India, you're talking to people from Japan, you're talking to people from Bangladesh. So you need to try to tune in to the different tones or accents, but focus on the language of English. So when you ask someone, what is whatever you just said, I don't even know if I know the answer. So rather than introduce the question, tell us what the answer is, and then ask us if it's relevant, what are our thoughts on it? If you don't get any feedback on what the thoughts are, it probably isn't a question that you should be asking in this forum. This is a forum to practice English. We're not trying to teach you something particular per se, although I started out talking about something in the medical field. Does that make sense to you, Sadar?
Yeah, doctor.
yes.
Actually, I was thinking that if someone couldn't speak, then they can wrote something in the chat box. But it's very good suggestion that we can practice very well in this forum.
That's why we have the Facebook.
And then
That's why the Facebook is for the writing.
yeah,
Go ahead.
you're right. Okay. Actually, I asked the gender-based violence because here is a lot of people are here in this group, and I think every country they have gender-based violence. Like in Pakistan, on gender basis, in most of the area, people are not actually happy with the girls that they have to work outside. And,
but you'd have to you'd have to clarify, does everyone even know what the word gender means?
Yeah, that's what is gender-based violence. I asked the question.
But no, you asked the question, but you asked them to write about gender-based question. That's why I said, I'm not even sure if I could even answer that question with any responsibility. So I'm going to suggest that you're just going to say, I'd like to talk about gender-based violence, and tell us what you want to tell us about gender-based violence. Rajesh might want to talk about turtles in the snow. And Siraj might want to talk about why he wants to stay warm. And Artie may want to talk about something. It is only me. It's only Dr. Priscilla that can come in with a selfish question. What do you want to know? And then you tell me, but not about gender-based violence, because it's an offensive, it is an offensive conversation, because gender-based violence, the person that is committing the violence could be in this group and you would be offending that person. Doesn't mean it's right, but this is a safe environment where you can talk about anything, like, how can
I am from India.
Go ahead. Go ahead, my friend from India.
I want to learn to speak in English.
Okay, fantastic. Ram?
Yes.
He wants to speak, he wants to learn to speak English. Asma.
Yes. That's what
hold on, Ram. Asma, are you
may I suggest something?
Who is that speaking now?
Alan?
Oh, yes, Alan. Suggest.
Yeah, I think I really understand what you're saying, and something that we have in a common topic right now in the world is about the disease that we are suffering.
No.
Can we have a debate in English?
No.
Well, that's what I say.
No.
Okay.
No, we want to talk about what Ayush has said.
Are positive things.
Ayush is not interested in COVID. He's not interested in danger or whatever.
I want to learn English so that I can give interview, so
Yes,
that I can get placed.
he wants to know what he can do to get an interview. Where's my girl? Asma.
Yes.
What does he need to do to have a good interview? What must his posture be like?
Oh,
Asma. He
Yeah.
must speak with confidence. He must speak as if he knows what he's talking about.
Kaishan has been trying to say something. Shall we give him a chance?
Yes,
Kaishan
go
has
ahead.
been trying to, it's true, has been trying to talk. Kaishan, go ahead and say something, how to take a good interview.
Yes.
And Mayudi Christie, your video, please turn off your video.
Means in interview, what should we speak? Our weakness, our
Yes.
strength,
Yes.
or
Kaishan,
what
please
we
go
cannot
ahead.
speak.
Yeah,
Could you
that's
Kaishan,
correct.
could you say
But
something?
I think that's Ayush is talking. Yes, Ayush, you need to be able to talk about your strengths and your weaknesses when you go on.
Weaknesses.
You must take a deep breath before you go in, and you have to learn these things. You don't necessarily know them right now, but you start practicing now, and you use this group right now to practice. When someone asks you a question, you answer it with confidence. Yes, that's a great question.
Ram, sir, I have a question for you.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, you told us that you improving your speaking skills, English skills by self-studying. So
That's right.
I'm I'm doing self-studying, but you know that, sir, we had a lot of difficulties when we are, self-studying by, and you have when you have no mentors, you have faced a lot of difficulties. So please share with us share with us your experience to how you developed your speaking skills as a self, as
And
by yourself.
Ram, when you give him these things, you only need to tell him one thing, because he's not going to do them. If you tell him 4 things, he's not going to do them. Tell him one thing, then he can demonstrate in another session that he did that one thing, and you can give him another thing. So
Yes, ma'am. You told us that how to shadowing. So
okay.
I did it. I did it sometimes, but
The
apart from shadowing, what is
the keyword, not to talk over you, the keyword is sometimes. If you want to write, you must write all the time. If you want to be confident, you must do it all the time. You know how many times I've called on Asma? Asma, you can't say maybe. You have to say, I suggest, I want you to, you must, and you can't learn that in one day. You just have to keep reading today, 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 tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Do it every day for 7 days. Shadow read something 7 days, write 7 days. You won't be perfect, but you'll be better than you were before. So this
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. This is the type of conversation. See, this is an innocent conversation. This isn't about a particular something. This is just giving you all something that none of you are going to do, but you might do one thing. Like, I don't know who I was saying today with, but I would imagine that person is going to learn to practice to say today, 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 today. That's all they need to do today. Then tomorrow we'll learn something else. I think Asma is going to remove the word maybe from her vocabulary when she's speaking with confidence. Right?
Yes.
Okay, Ram, go ahead.
Yes, we have some newcomers here. Lemia, would you like to say something? Where are you from, please? Come on, go ahead and speak something about you, Lemia.
And Ram, you can also change that around sometimes and ask someone like Siraj to say hello to Lamia, who's new.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
To just say blah, blah, blah.
Siraj, yeah, Siraj. We have a new entry. Lamia, say something. Let's talk to Lamia, please. And now you please mute button. Your mute button is on. Please unmute yourself.
I'm sorry, my brother. Hello, Lamia. Do you hearing me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
So Siraj, do you see that her yellow light lights up around her name? Do you see that yellow bar light up around her name?
No, not actually.
Okay, so you won't know she's speaking. All right, so Siraj, don't wait for her to respond. If you don't hear her, so you say, Lamia, do you hear me speaking to you? If she doesn't respond or he ask again, all right, then you'll say, Siraj, I suppose you cannot hear me and I'll speak to someone else. That way.
Yeah, we also have another new.
We don't know what Lamia's problem is, rather than keep all that dead space, like, yeah, I can hear you, no, I can't, blah, 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 blah. So apparently Lamia cannot hear you. So go on to something else, Ram. Go on to something
Yes.
else.
Ma'am, are you from which country?
Dhiraj Koirala. We have a newcomer here, Manjusri. I'd like Dhiraj Koirala to talk to Manjusri and find out where she is from, what she does, and so on.
Hello, Manjusri.
Hello. Hello, how are you? Hello. Can you
I'm
hear
good.
me?
Yes, I'm hearing now.
Okay.
Where
I'm
is
from
it?
India.
Nice.
Hello. India, Assam.
Oh,
And where are you from?
I'm from Nepal.
Okay. So, are you here to learn English?
Yes, I don't
Am I
know
right?
how. Yes, I'm here to.
So you are here. And I'm also here to learn English. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so
Ma'am, can
Ram,
you introduce yourself?
Ram, that's about 30 seconds, so you can go on to something else.
All right, thank you. It's nice that this, Dhiraj Koirala and Manjusri doing well. So also we have Muhammad Abedi, and Sukel Chakma, who has been with us for a long time, but he's quiet. And Sukel Chakma, let's talk to Muhammad Abedi. Say hi to Muhammad Abedi.
Okay. Hello, Muhammad Abedi. Where are you from?
Hello, friend.
Where are you from?
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Somalia, and you?
Oh, I'm from Bangladesh.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm from Somalia.
Nice
I'm a
to
student, and
Okay.
now I live in Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay, I'm nice to meet you also.
Yeah,
Do
so
you?
yes,
Okay, say
you can ask.
how people live in your country. How I mean, what is their occupation, profession? How they live their life, and how your
Where?
country depends on. How your country depends on.
First of all, I'm from Somalia. I born and raised in Somalia, but now I live in Turkey, in Istanbul, and I'm a student. So in Somalia, first of all, is African country located in east. Is the most east country, and in there, the life is simple. And as you know, if you heard about Somalia has the longest coast in Africa. So maybe a large number of the population are fisheries. Somehow we depend.
Okay.
The people depend on the livestock and the sea, and also they are traders maybe.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad Abdi and Sukel Chakma. They had a good talk, but it would be better if you could turn your video on, and talking would be more effective. Anyway, it's a choice. It's a choice.
Thank you.
Next, some tips like, can you hear me? Don't say, are you hearing me? Here does not require ing. It's not used in progressive tense, not in continuous tense. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 I can't hear you. Don't say, I am not hearing you. No. Here does not come with an ing form. It doesn't come with continuous tense. And the next, like we have 5 sense organs like eyes, see, ears, hear, and the skin, feel, and the tongue, taste. And what's the next sense organ? Nose, smell. Yes, we do not normally use, generally we do not use ing with them. I can smell something. I can smell something. Don't say I am smelling something. I can smell something burning. We don't say I am smelling something. No, we don't normally say. But there is a reason that, again, like you are smelling something, sniffing. I'm smelling the flower. That's a different thing. But without effort, when some smell comes and hits your nose, I can smell something. I can. Don't say I am smelling something. Can you hear me this way? Okay, now, how many of you know about these rules? No ing. Muhammad Akan, say something about it. Yes, Muhammad. Yes. Alan Arkaz, say something about the ing rules. Come on, speak. Say something about these ing rules. If anybody knows, does anybody know
You're talking
about
about,
these ing rules? Yes.
You're talking about the present progressive, or
yes,
that we don't have to use it with because there are stated verbs. You're talking about stated verbs, right?
Yes, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
So when you are learning about the use of the present progressive, so we're going to talk about the action that we are doing in that moment, right? And most of the times the present progressive is just for, like we are now, we are trying to improve our skills of listening and speaking. Right now we are in a meeting, and like you said, we can say, are you hearing me? You can say, can you hear me? And also the present progressive, like you say, the ing is not only for this time, but also for future. I am leaving tonight for the beach that is near to my house, or something like that, right? I want to.
Okay, so I'm going to interrupt again. Again, the goal is, I'm telling you, Ram, I know they're not getting this. They will only get this when you put it into practice. You tell us the 5 senses. That's when I put up my sign, the lecture is back. You tell us the 5 senses. I don't know, eyes, ears, nose, whatever they are. I know what they are, but they don't come into my mind. Let them now encourage them to speak in a sentence so that they can get the one thing right. They're not going to get all 5 of them. They're not going to remember. I'm not even going to remember, but I'm making my notes. I'm making my notes, but they're not going to remember that. So the next person that says, hello, I don't know. Okay, let's go, Siraj. Hello, Siraj, how are you? Siraj, how are you?
Okay, yeah.
How are you?
I'm lost somewhere. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really great. And how about you?
I'm not hearing you.
Really?
Yes, I'm just using the word. So when you speak with someone and you can't hear them, what Ram wants you to know is to say, I'm not hearing you. Not, are you hearing me, or whatever it was that he was saying. But they're not going to remember a lot, Ram. I'm telling you, they're not going to remember. They will remember now to say this because I just said it. Can you hear me? But not, can you hearing me? Can you hear me, Siraj? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, what? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes. Hi, Siraj. How are you?
I'm great. And you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Where are you from?
I'm from Nepal. And how about you?
I am from the US. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes,
Hi,
I can
Rajesh.
hear you.
Hi, Rajesh. Hi, Rajesh.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Asma. Asma?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fantastic. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. Shefali. 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 Alan.
She's sleeping, I think.
Alan.
Yes, ma'am.
Shefali, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Yes. Kantipa,
Yes, ma'am.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Can
I
you-
can hear.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so it's that type of reinforcement, Ram, that this is what this group, because it's a large group, and I just, you know, what you don't want to do, or what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to spend 2 minutes on one person.
I understand.
30 seconds is enough. And you can correct one person in 30 seconds. You can correct them. But if you try to tell them about the 5 senses and how to eat, Ayush, what did you eat for
Yes, ma'am.
breakfast today? What did you eat for breakfast today?
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
What did you have for breakfast this morning? Better sentence. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I had a cup of tea.
You had a cup of tea. Very good. Did you drunk the tea?
No, ma'am.
What did you do with the tea?
I have a sip of tea.
Oh. Now that one got me. I was looking for, I drank the tea, but sip would be correct, I guess. So Ram, you got the idea? I mean, it's okay. I'm just,
I'm learning. I'm learning.
yeah, because when I come on again, if you
I'm
on,
trying to do my best, madam. I'm
Oh,
trying to
you-
do my best.
you're doing perfect. You even
And
corrected
that's
me.
the wrong sentence. That I said I have a sip of tea.
No, that was
It's
fine.
wrong.
Yeah, well, you could say I don't know what you said really, but sip was correct. But I was looking for the word drank. But I drank tea.
Why we cannot say I drink tea?
You could. That would be correct. But I sip tea is also correct.
Okay.
Rarely do Americans say we sip tea. We don't sip tea.
Yeah. I had a cup of tea. I had a cup of tea. Had will sound better, I think.
Yeah.
It's very common, very common.
Yeah.
Had.
It's a past.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, keep in mind, it is not about grammar. Listen
Yes.
to me. Listen to me. Most of my grammar, not most, much of my grammar is wrong, but I can speak with fluency, right? Okay, that's all. Okay, Ram, go ahead.
All right. So also, people who are in a noisy place, please don't forget to hit the mute button on. Sometimes it's noisy and disturbs our speaking. So please be kind to us. Next, we'd like Kaisan, who has been trying to talk for a long time, but I gave him an opportunity. Please go ahead and say something about yourself. Kaisan. Kaisan, can you hear me?
And Ram, you could get 2 people to speak at one time. Ask Suraj, Rajesh, Asma, Jaraji to speak to the person.
He's just gone.
You are the moderator. A moderator is someone who just keeps things going. Very little information comes from you.
Yes.
What is syllable?
Yes. All right. New people are coming in. Enzel. HAS has.
What is syllable?
Syllable. No idea. Okay. Hello. We have a newcomer. Has. HAS has. And also somebody called administrator. So hello, Has. Where are you from? Please, Sukel, please talk to Has and find out where he or she is from. Sukel, go ahead.
Hello. Hello, Has. Hello.
Hello, Has. No,
Hello,
not ready
Has.
yet, I think. Hi, Kantepa. would you talk to Hussein Ben, please, who had just come in?
Hello.
Kantepa.
Yes, sir.
Come
Hello.
on, talk to Hussein Ben.
Hussein Begin. Hussein Ben.
Ben, I think, yes.
Hello. Sir, are you here? No.
Hi, Hussein Ben. Can you
Maybe
hear me?
he left. Okay.
Oh no, he's there. I can see him.
He's there. Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
I can see him.
Hello.
All right.
Can you hear me? Hello.
No, perhaps
Let me
he
talk.
can't.
Hello.
Hi, Angel.
Yes,
Angel.
we can hear you.
All right. Hi, Theodoros Abebe. Please talk to Angel. Angel.
Angel,
how are
hello.
Hello, Angel.
So Ram, just so you'll know, if you click on those three buttons beside the person's name, like he doesn't have a camera and he doesn't have a microphone. He doesn't have any of those. If you click, only you can do that, Ram. You can click on that. If you don't see a microphone and a camera, he doesn't have one. So this person
I
is just
understand.
watching.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I didn't know that.
I know.
All right. So we have one new administrator. Name is administrator. Okay. So hi, Sefali. Please talk to administrator. And I would also like to have your own name, real name. Hi, administrator. What's your name, please? Sefali, talk to him, please. Talk to administrator.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Administrator. I can't understand. Please. Hello. Hello.
Oh, but he seems
Hello.
to. He doesn't have a microphone again. But he used to. Okay. All right. He doesn't have a microphone. Then we'd like now.
Hello, Mr.
Oh, we don't know. Administrator, but maybe in administrators, I don't know. Administrator is a common now, right? Okay. Maybe he or she. Now, then, hi, Alan Alkaz. Say something about yourself to Sefali. Sefali, please talk to Alan Alcaraz.
Hello, Mr. Alkaz.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you? Hi.
Hi. I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine too. Did you say where are you from? I don't remember. Did you say where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh. And you?
Okay. I am from Mexico.
Mexico. Oh,
What do you know about my country?
Mexico is America.
Do you know something about my country?
Tacos.
Tacos, that's right. It's a popular food in Mexico. Actually, tacos is a word that we share with the world. Indonesia, are you from Indonesia, did you say?
No, I'm from Bangladesh. Do you know Bangladesh?
Okay, that's right,
India.
Bangladesh in India.
Yes,
Right.
India.
Yeah.
Okay, now Hussein Ben is back with the microphone, I think. Hi, Hussein Ben. Have you got a microphone now? Do you have a microphone now?
Well, I have a microphone. And
Can you talk? Yeah, yes, you can talk. It's good. Hi there.
I hear.
Yes. Hi, Katepa. Please talk to Hussein Ben. Katepa.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. Okay.
Okay, I'm just checking those that are present right now with us.
Hey, Haas. Before you
Hey,
all,
doctor. How are you doing?
Before you all get to speak, Haas is my co-host on all of my programs. I have been waiting for Haas to join us. Haas, Ram is really good at what he does, and I'm going to leave him as co-host as well. You know how I go in and out? I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm not really here. I'm doing some other things. Haas is going to talk with you, introduce himself, and Haas, I'm saying that, you know, when new people coming in, they come in as they wish. This is a new group. I'm not necessarily new to this group, Haas, but I don't really come into this group. But I wanted to get some notes about what students need that I haven't talked to before. So this is what I'm learning. So I've asked Ram to speak with the individuals so that everybody gets an opportunity to speak. And I think you will remember, if you don't, I'll just remind you, some of the people that are coming in are not going to show their videos for whatever reason. And there are 3 dots beside their names at the top. If you click on that and you do not see a microphone and a camera, they do not have a microphone and camera available. They're just watching, but they're not going to be able to get their voices out. And so I'm so happy that Haas is here. Haas is from Algeria, and I'm going to be going to Algeria in 2023 to visit my best of best friends. We've been together for a year, and his speaking is perfect. Well, almost perfect. It's good enough. Ram, yours is good too. So I'm so happy to have Haas here. You see my face just lights up when I see Haas. So Haas, take a moment to introduce yourself. You and Ram are co-hosting, but again, we're here for the students, nothing controversial, nothing too lengthy. And Asma is one that I call on frequently because she is building her confidence. So every chance we get to call on her, by the end of the day, she is going to be more confident in speaking. Is that right, Asma? Am I right,
Yes.
Asma? All right, go ahead, Haas. I'm done.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Hey everyone. I will start by introducing myself to since no one of you know me. So it's Hussein. I'm 27 years old, and I'm from Algeria. I'm a nutrition and agri-food technologies engineer, and I've been studying English for with Dr. Priscilla for the last 1 year. So let me just say that I'm over the moon to be here among you guys with this wonderful group of English learners.
We can't hear you. Can you hear him?
No.
No, not audible.
You muted. Okay.
No, it's not me who muted the microphone. Someone has muted my microphone.
Okay,
Oh, I did
right.
Hossein.
Now,
Okay, I
you-
see.
Now go.
I understand.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there was a Hossein and Hess, same person?
No. There's only me.
Oh, there was somebody Huss, H-A-S. It shows somebody. Okay, all right, go ahead. Sorry, it was a mistake.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I was saying that I've been studying English with Dr. Priscilla for the last 1 year, but my journey with English was a little long, if we can say so. It started 3 years ago, and it started right after I graduated from the university. At that moment, I felt like I need to work on my English so hard. I had the intention to immigrate to Canada at that time. So I joined a private language school, and I had the evaluation test, and it was put in level 6, as far as I remember. And then I kept studying for a whole 1 year and a half till I reached level 10. Well, right after I got my diplomas from that school, I felt I need to work on my fluency. And yeah, I was surfing on Facebook one day, and it was my lucky break when I found Dr. Priscilla. She was live streaming at that day, and she was inviting people to join her classes, free classes, I mean. So yeah, I didn't sleep on the opportunity, and I started studying with her. And yeah, I can say that I take pride in my English level, the level that I have right now. So it's a pleasure for me to see you all guys and to talk to you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Have you completed a graduation or pursuing graduation?
I'm sorry?
Have you completed your graduation?
Are you still
Yeah.
at college? Are you still at college? He wants to know.
No. I graduated 3 years ago.
From which branch?
Well, I studied nutrition and agri-food technologies.
Okay. I am also pursuing in electrical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Did you leave your country or are you actually in Canada?
No, I'm still in my country. Well, I don't have the intention to immigrate anymore.
All right. Hash, go ahead. You are also an an admin, I think now. You are an admin. Go ahead and lead the class. Lead it.
Okay,
Say
I was just checking out those that are with us right now. I don't want to ostracize any one of them. So we do have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, and yeah. Okay, it's almost 40 members or 16 members here. So I haven't been here with you since the very beginning. I don't know who talked and who didn't. So I just want to give the opportunity to any one of you to say anything he has in his mind.
Theodoros hasn't talked much. Theodoros hasn't talked much. T-U-W-O, Theodoros Ababi hasn't talked much. Give him an opportunity, please.
Okay, well, so let me read your name first. It's Theodoros. Hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. Theodoros, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. So take a brief moment and introduce yourself, please.
Okay. My name is, as you said, you pronounce it good. And my name is Theodoros. I'm from East Africa, Ethiopia especially. I don't know how much of you know this country, Ethiopia, on the Horn of Africa. And I am a lecturer in one of Ethiopian university. That's all for now.
Oh, that's great. Well, I must be familiar with Ethiopia. It's an African country, and Algeria is an African country too. Algeria is situated in the northern part, and Ethiopia is in the western part, right?
Yeah.
So I'm very happy to have people from different tongues, if you can say so, from different cultures. I've heard a girl saying that she's from Bangladesh.
Yes. Sapali. Hi, Sapali. Say hi.
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing?
Now I'm listening and learning English.
Oh, okay. That's so motivational. Okay, I'm so happy to have you here today. Who else we do have here? Esma Bibi. Hello, Esma.
Yes, hi.
Seems like your name is an Arabic name.
No, I'm from Pakistan, but
Oh.
I stay in Malaysia.
Okay, and what? Okay, and tell me about one thing you are learning English for.
I'm learn English for actually I'm student and I want to improve my English. So I want to work in another country.
Okay, and what's your field of study?
Now I'm studying in nursing.
Oh, yeah, seems interesting. Well, I heard Dr. Priscilla saying that you struggle with self-confidence, but honestly, I don't really see that problem. I see that you are very comfortable while you're speaking.
No, actually I'm very low confident.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Kantipa B. Kantipa T.
Hello. Hi.
How are you doing?
Okay, I'm fine, sir.
Okay, can you take a moment and introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Myself Kantappa. I am from India.
Okay.
Oh,
what do you do for a living?
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I am living in Karnataka state.
No, what do you do for a living? What's your job? What's your job?
Okay, okay.
Hussein wants to
Okay,
know
okay, okay. It's my
what's your
job. Okay, okay, right. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, agriculturist.
A farmer.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh,
farmer. Okay.
okay, okay. Well, well, some of you might struggle a little to use the Zoom application. It might be the first time for you to use it. So I used to have the same problems as you, but you will get to know all the options that are here as time passes.
Okay.
So no worries. Okay, hello, Suka.
Hello, Hossein Bean, Mr. Hossein Bean.
How are you doing? Well, the red color looks good at you.
Yeah, it's a blanket. It's a little bit cold today in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
It's cold
Well,
in India
introduce
also. Yeah,
Oh,
quite
yeah.
cold.
Can you take a moment and introduce yourself, please?
Okay. My name is Shukal Chakma. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm a university student in Bangladesh. I'm studying at mathematics in Bangladesh. We are three members in our family. My father, my mother, and me. I have no brother, no sister. I'm the only one son of my parents.
Oh, okay. So you're studying mathematics, a lot of numbers.
Yes, I'm studying.
Too many numbers.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and can you tell me about one thing you're doing like currently in order to improve your English?
I study newspaper regularly to improve my writing skill. I also study vocabulary, and I'm connected with some Facebook group that are very helpful for me to improve English very well. So I'm a little bit concerned about my speaking English because I'm very weak in fluency in English. So I want to improve my English. So I want you to help all the members. I want you to help all the members.
Okay, but I don't really see that you're struggling with fluency. As soon as you're able to convey the message that you have in your mind, I don't think it's a big problem for you. You just need to practice.
Yes, yes. Though I write well, no problem I face, but in respect of speaking, I face problem.
Okay, well, it's all about practice, believe me.
Okay.
I've already been through the same experience before. And the only recipe for overcoming that problem is practice and hard working.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, so let's move to another one. Hello,
Administrator, please. Administrator hasn't spoken. He has his microphone now, can talk, I think. Let's have Saroj Gimire, please talk to administrator. Hi, administrator, are you there? Can you hear us? We've been talking, can you hear us? You've been quiet all the time. Hi, administrator.
Hello. Administrator, are you there? I think he's not there.
He's not. All right, and
Okay,
also
no
has
problem.
HS.
Okay.
And Manjusri, yeah, Saroj, come on, go ahead and talk to Manjusri. Hussein, I want to connect to you. Just a minute, please. Hussein.
Yeah.
All right.
Manjusri.
Let them talk. Let them talk.
Please. How are you?
Where are you from? Which part of India?
From Assam. I'm from Assam.
Oh, you're also from Assam.
Yes.
Oh, really
You are
great
from
place.
Nepal.
Yeah.
Are you from Kathmandu?
I'm from Nepal and
Kathmandu?
oh, not exactly from Kathmandu. It's Eastern Nepal. Have you heard the name of place Zappa?
Yes, of course. I heard about this.
Oh yeah, I'm from Zappa.
But I
And what
like
is your
Kathmandu.
occupation?
Basically, I'm a housemaker, but
Yeah.
I'm learning English to teach people. Okay. First, I want to learn
Okay.
English. Then I want to teach my child and also other people. And I'm not only learning, I mean, only this speaking part. I want to improve myself in all the 4 skills in English. I think you know the 4 skills.
Yeah.
Listening,
Yeah.
reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And I want to improve on all these 4 skills. So I'm learning English now.
You are doing really great job, and I wish one day you will be success.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they're talking very well. Hi, Hussein. Where are you? We have somebody was back, and Ayush Singh. He disappeared again. He came. I admitted him. I let him in, but he disappeared. Hey, Hussein, I want to connect to you. How can I connect to you, please? I'd like to talk to you sometimes.
Okay. Well, you can just check out the Speak Excellence Facebook group, Speak Excellence English Facebook group, and I'm moderating there with Dr. Priscilla, of course. And you can find my Facebook there. Yeah, you can send me a friend request later.
By the same name?
I'm sorry?
Do you have the Facebook by the same name, in the same name?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hussein Ben, right? Okay. All right.
Exactly.
So
how can we get you in Facebook? Huh? How can we get him in Facebook? Because a lot of Hussein Ben are there in Facebook.
Wait. Let me remind you that the rules for this group that we're in, we're still in community. They said do not do that. Don't share those groups in this conversation. Just kind of be creative and find it, because I don't want them to say that I can't come back. So we're not supposed to be talking about other groups in this group, because they've spent a lot of time building this group. So you'll find them somewhere. If you comment in the Facebook group on the page, just click on that person's name. I guess you can find them that way. Okay. So
okay, that's not a big problem.
Okay, thanks. I'm going back to what I'm doing. Bye.
Okay, we still haven't heard from Ellen Alcaraz. Hello.
Now, I've just let somebody in, Yassin Arafat. Let's let him talk a little. Hey, Yassin Arafat. Asma, baby, talk to Yassin Arafat, please. He seems to have a microphone. Yes, he has a microphone.
Hello, Yassin Arafat.
Hey, hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Yes, I'm fine too. So where are you from?
Well, I'm from Bangladesh and I live in a city called Kumilla. Where are you from? By the way, where are you from?
I'm from
Hello.
Malaysia.
Okay. In which city do you live in Malaysia?
Yes, I'm living in Malaysia.
In which city? Where do you live in Malaysia?
Yes, I cannot hear you.
Where do you live in Malaysia?
Oh, I'm living in Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, it's the capital of Malaysia, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So, what did you do in your life?
I'm still studying.
Okay, as well as I'm studying also.
What?
Yeah, I'm a student also. Also, I'm a student. I study.
So, what are you studying?
So I did. I'm doing my bachelor degree on LLB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Hussein Ben, may I request you to lead the group now? It's my bedtime. It's already late, so I have to get up in the morning. I have my classes, online classes. So can I go? And Dr. Akpeita, I think she's busy. Can you lead the Can you lead the class? If you can
Okay.
lead, I'd like to leave. If you can lead, I'd like to leave.
Yeah, I will make Haas the moderator. but-
Please go ahead.
Just a second. Okay, you may leave now. It's good.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was
Thank you
very nice to
much.
talk to you.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Thank you,
See-
Siram.
Bye.
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow again.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Now, Haas, when you get ready to leave, this will end the class.
Okay, bye.
When you get ready to leave.